as I say, I'm going to be nice tonight. I've changed. Not as much as Bruce Jenner, obviously. Now Caitlyn Jenner, of course. What a year she's had. She became a role model for trans people everywhere, showing great bravery in breaking down barriers and destroying stereotypes.
Ricky Gervais is notorious for his unapologetic brand of comedy, which has repeatedly sparked controversy and outrage throughout his career. In this video, we'll delve into the most unforgettable moments where Gervais unleashed his sharp wit and sarcasm on unsuspecting celebrities live on television.
When you go on the Golden Globes, a lot of time you are politically incorrect and hilarious, of course.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
So this is,
well,
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about offence, isn't it? When people say they're offended, it's that just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right.
The unforgettable exchange between Ricky Gervais and Joy Behar on The View became an instant classic in the debate over political correctness. Joy, determined to challenge Ricky on the subject of offence, found herself outmatched as Gervais dismantled every point with sharp wit and unflinching logic. It was a masterclass in how to handle woke arguments with confidence and clarity. Before we dive deeper into the highlights of their conversation, we'd love your support. If you're enjoying this video, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.
You can't second guess people. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one. With comedy as well, I think you've got to deal with taboos and contentious issues, and sometimes you deal in irony, and some people don't get that. But you know, you can't legislate against stupidity, otherwise you'll be doing nothing. So if you're saying anything, you should polarize. You should polarize because everyone's different.
Ricky Gervais is a staunch advocate for comedy as a powerful tool for social commentary, believing it should challenge societal norms and spark meaningful discussions. His irreverent style often targets the Hollywood elite, using satire to critique the pervasive influence of woke culture within the entertainment industry. By doing so, Gervais aims to challenge the status quo and encourage critical thinking, even if it means ruffling a few feathers along the way.
Hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking. I never did. NBC clearly don't care either. Fifth time.
Ricky Gervais has cemented his reputation as a fearless critic of woke culture, particularly among celebrities. His biting wit and sharp tongue have become a hallmark of his appearances at high-profile events like the Golden Globes. With unflinching candor, Gervais uses these platforms to skewer the excesses of Hollywood's self-proclaimed moral arbiters, leaving no sacred cow unscathed.
So, I mean, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello? Lucky for me, the Hollywood foreign press can barely speak English.
Ricky Gervais began by addressing the controversy surrounding Kevin Hart's cancelled Oscars hosting gig, which was scrapped due to resurfaced tweets deemed offensive to the LGBT+ community. Gervais vehemently disagreed with the decision, arguing that comedians should not be held to a standard of censorship for past jokes, no matter how provocative. In his view, this kind of backlash stifles free speech and creative expression, setting a dangerous precedent for the entertainment industry.
Let's have a laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all gonna die soon, and there's no sequel.
Ricky Gervais has long been a thorn in the side of Hollywood's elite, fearlessly calling out A-listers for their enthusiastic embrace of woke culture. His decade-long tenure as host of the Golden Globes has been marked by a series of biting monologues, each one targeting a new crop of Tinseltown's biggest stars. At the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards, Gervais took aim at the entertainment industry's growing obsession with political correctness, skewering filmmakers who use their platforms to peddle woke ideologies. With his signature blend of wit and sarcasm, Gervais left no sacred cow unscathed, delivering a scathing critique of Hollywood's self-righteous elite.
You do win an award tonight. Don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God.
Ricky Gervais has built a reputation for tackling sensitive topics head-on, never shying away from controversy. A notable example is his critique of Jeffrey Tambor's portrayal of a transgender character, a bold move at a time when the trans rights movement was still gaining momentum. This incident, among others, has cemented Gervais' stance as a fearless commentator who refuses to tiptoe around sensitive issues, instead choosing to confront them with his signature wit and candor.
Every day he has to put on all the women's clothes and the hair and makeup and let people film it. That takes balls. So, I don't know how he does it. I really don't. I've seen his balls. They're huge and long.
Ricky Gervais has been vocal in his criticism of certain aspects of trans culture and the LGBT+ movement, as well as celebrities who actively support these causes. His comments have sparked intense backlash and criticism, with many accusing him of transphobia and insensitivity. Nevertheless, Gervais has remained resolute in his views, refusing to back down or apologize for his opinions on what he sees as the excesses of woke ideology.
Oh, women. Not all women. I mean the old-fashioned ones. You know, the old-fashioned women. Oh, God. You know, the ones with womb.
Ricky Gervais is uncompromising in his views on trans ideologies, prioritizing biological reality over political correctness. He refuses to compromise his comedic integrity by avoiding jokes that might be deemed offensive, believing that humor should be free from censorship. In his opinion, the pursuit of political correctness has gone too far, and he sees no need to participate in what he views as a stifling of free expression.
Now the old-fashioned, they go, oh, they want to use our toilets. Why shouldn't they use your toilets? For ladies. They are ladies. Look at their pronouns. What about this person isn't a lady? Well, his penis. Her penis, you f***ing bigot.
The trans community is among the most divisive topics Ricky Gervais has addressed, and his opinions have predictably sparked intense backlash. Undeterred by the criticism, Gervais remains resolute in his condemnation of what he views as the absurdities and excesses of woke culture, particularly as it relates to trans issues. His refusal to yield to pressure has cemented his reputation as a fearless and uncompromising commentator.
Really, it changed as well because the first time I did it, like 10 years ago, the sort of press, particularly the industry press in America, was like, why is he saying these awful things to the most beautiful people? You know, and then by the fifth time, right, they were going, good, give it to him, we're sick of celebrities.
Ricky Gervais is known for his biting wit and satire, and his take on woke ideology is no exception. He's been vocal about criticizing celebrities who use their influence to push political agendas and dictate how others should think one.
Hi guys, Ricky G here, wellness and beauty influencer. As a celebrity, I know all about stuff, like science and politics. So trust me when I tell you who you should vote for. If you don't vote the right way, it's like a hate crime that makes me sad and angry, and I'll leave the country. And you don't want that.
Ricky Gervais has undoubtedly been a lightning rod for controversy with his biting critiques of Hollywood celebrities and their enthusiastic embrace of woke culture. Initially, his attacks were met with outrage and indignation from the woke media, who accused him of being insensitive, transphobic, and out of touch.
The actors who just do Hollywood movies now do fantasy adventure nonsense. They wear masks and capes and really tight costumes. Their job isn't acting anymore. It's going to the gym twice a day and taking steroids, really. Have we got an award for most ripped junkie? No.
During the Golden Globe Awards, Ricky Gervais took aim at Marvel and other Hollywood powerhouses, criticizing their shift away from traditional storytelling in favor of formulaic, woke-infused superhero blockbusters. In Gervais' opinion, this trend has led to a dilution of creativity in filmmaking, with studios prioritizing diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, checklists over genuine artistic expression.
Martin Scorsese, the greatest living director, made the news for his controversial comments about the Marvel franchise. He said they're not real cinema and they remind him of theme parks. I agree, although I don't know what he's doing hanging around theme parks. He's not big enough to go on the ride.
Ricky Gervais also lambasted Marvel for relying on dazzling visual effects and formulaic cinematic tricks, rather than genuine storytelling, to drive their films. This critique is particularly pertinent given the declining revenue trends in the industry. Gervais contends that the woke culture's emphasis on media policing and speech control has had a chilling effect on creativity in Hollywood. By enforcing a rigid ideological orthodoxy, the woke culture has stifled dissenting voices and discouraged bold, innovative storytelling.
Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
Ricky Gervais sparked controversy with a provocative joke at the expense of the Hollywood elite, implying that many celebrities in attendance had ties to the late Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted sex offender. While the quip was delivered in Gervais' signature irreverent style, it conveyed a serious insinuation that the Hollywood establishment and its media allies have been complicit in covering up wrongdoing and unethical behavior. Gervais has long been known for his willingness to challenge the powerful and confront uncomfortable truths, even in the face of intense backlash.
Seriously, most films are awful, lazy, remakes, sequels. I've heard a rumour that there might be a sequel to Sophie's Choice. I mean, that'd just be Meryl Streep going, well, it's got to be this one then.
Ricky Gervais has repeatedly criticized Hollywood's award shows, alleging that they prioritize promoting woke culture over recognizing genuine artistic merit. According to Gervais, these awards often serve as a means to reward celebrities for their efforts in advancing the woke agenda, rather than acknowledging outstanding achievements in filmmaking.
The thing that can't be bought is a Golden Globe. Officially. I'm not going to do this again anyway. But if you were to buy one, the man to see would be Philip Berg.
Ricky Gervais has made provocative suggestions that the woke media wields significant influence over Hollywood through tactics like bribery and other benefits. His comments have sparked outrage among some of the personalities implicated by his jokes, who have called for his cancellation. Nevertheless, Gervais has managed to evade the brunt of these efforts and continues to make unapologetic and incendiary remarks, leaving the woke culture stunned and scrambling to respond.
No, I'll tell you what, I'm jumping on the bandwagon because I haven't even seen The Tourist. Who has? But no, it must be good because it's nominated, so shut up, okay? And I'd like to quash this ridiculous rumour going around that the only reason The Tourist was nominated was so the Hollywood foreign press could hang out with Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. That is rubbish. That is not the only reason. They also accepted bribes.
The debate is on. Ricky Gervais has undoubtedly sparked intense discussion with his biting critiques of Hollywood's relationship with woke culture. Has he accurately called out the industry's flaws, or has he crossed a line? Share your thoughts. We'd love to hear your perspective on Gervais' bold statements. Join the conversation and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.